Today we're getting an up-close look at the 2026 Toyota Fortuner, one of the most anticipated SUV upgrades in recent years. Toyota has taken its time refining this model, and what we're seeing now is a combination of everything we've come to love about the Fortuner, but smarter, sleeker, and more modern than ever. If you're already a fan of Toyota's rugged and reliable SUV, you're going to appreciate what they've done here. And if you're new to the Fortuner lineup, this just might be the version that wins you over. The first thing that grabs your attention is the exterior. Toyota has clearly evolved the design while keeping the Fortuner's muscular character intact. The front fascia is bolder, with a new, more aggressive grille and sleeker LED headlights that wrap tightly around the sides, giving the SUV a futuristic yet powerful look. The bumper has also been revised with sharper lines and integrated fog lamps that look like they belong on a premium SUV. Around the sides, you'll notice stronger character lines, more aerodynamic mirrors, and a new alloy wheel design that's both stylish and practical. Toyota offers wheel options ranging from 17 to 20 inches depending on the variant, and the ground clearance still sits high, emphasizing the Fortuner's off-road credentials. Around back, the taillights have received a full LED treatment and a connected light bar now stretches across the tailgate, giving the Fortuner a wider and more upscale appearance. The rear bumper looks more integrated, and the overall stance of the vehicle is confident, upright, and very SUV-like in the best way. Toyota hasn't tried to turn the Fortuner into a crossover. It still looks like it can take on rough terrain and come out victorious. And it can. Under the hood, Toyota offers multiple engine options depending on the market. In most regions, you'll see the familiar 2.8-liter turbo diesel engine making a return, now with improved performance and better fuel efficiency thanks to tweaks in turbocharging and fuel injection systems. There's also a 2.7-liter petrol variant, and in select markets, Toyota is now offering a mild hybrid version with a 48-volt system that assists in start-stop functionality, torque boost, and improved emissions. Power outputs remain solid across the range, with the diesel pushing around 204 horsepower and 500 Nm of torque, paired with either a 6-speed automatic or a newly tuned 8-speed auto for smoother and more responsive shifts. Toyota's commitment to body-on-frame construction remains strong, which means the Fortuner retains its off-road prowess, supported by features like four-wheel drive, locking differentials, and hill descent control in the higher trims. Inside, Toyota has made major strides in upgrading the cabin. The dashboard is all new, featuring a more horizontal layout, softer materials, and a larger, floating touchscreen infotainment system that now supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The display is crisp, responsive, and far easier to navigate than previous iterations. Below that, you'll find updated climate controls with tactile dials and buttons. Thankfully, Toyota still believes in physical controls where they matter. The center console has been raised slightly, giving the driver a more commanding feel, and the gear lever is now chunkier, with better ergonomics. Soft touch materials now cover most of the contact points, and leather upholstery is standard on the mid to top trims, with ventilated seats available in the premium variants. In terms of space, the Fortuner continues to offer 3 rows of seating, suitable for up to 7 passengers. The second row is adjustable, with a decent amount of legroom, while the third row remains best suited for children or shorter trips. What's improved, however, is the ease of folding and tumbling these seats. Toyota has really worked on the usability factor here. Storage areas are abundant, with cup holders, bottle holders, a cooled glove box, and multiple USB-C ports for charging devices throughout the cabin. Tech-wise, the 2026 Fortuner is a significant step forward. A fully digital instrument cluster is now available, offering a customizable layout with navigation prompts, safety alerts, and multimedia info. There's a new 360-degree camera system with better resolution, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and an upgraded Toyota Safety Sense suite that includes pedestrian detection, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. One big improvement is the addition of a head-up display in the top trims, projecting key driving information right onto the windshield. Ride comfort has also seen major upgrades. Toyota has worked on refining the suspension, particularly the rear setup, to reduce body roll and improve damping over rough patches. While the Fortuner still leans towards a firmer ride to preserve its handling characteristics and towing capabilities, you'll definitely notice a smoother experience on both highways and city roads. The steering has better feedback too, especially at higher speeds, making the Fortuner feel more connected and confidence-inspiring. For those planning to take the 2026 Fortuner off-road, you'll be pleased to know it's still very much up to the task. There's a dedicated off-road mode selector, allowing the driver to switch between terrain modes like mud, sand, rock, and snow. The approach and departure angles remain excellent, and with the upgraded traction control system, the Fortuner remains one of the most capable off-roaders in its class. Whether you're climbing steep trails or wading through water, the Fortuner continues to be a reliable companion in challenging environments. Fuel efficiency, especially in the diesel variant with the mild hybrid system, has improved slightly, with figures around 14 to 16 km/h depending on driving conditions. Not groundbreaking, but respectable for a full-size SUV with off-road hardware. Toyota's reliability and resale value also play heavily in its favor. This isn't just an SUV for the short term, this is a vehicle that can serve you for years with minimal fuss. In terms of pricing, Toyota has placed the Fortuner at a competitive spot in the segment. While exact pricing varies by region, it remains more affordable than many European SUVs but offers almost as much, if not more, in terms of practicality and dependability. With the new features, modern styling, and safety upgrades, it's clear Toyota wants the 2026 Fortuner to appeal not just to adventure seekers and fleet buyers, but also to families and everyday commuters. To sum it up, the 2026 Toyota Fortuner strikes a strong balance between ruggedness and refinement. It keeps everything we've always appreciated about the Fortuner, its reliability, off-road ability, and bold design, while adding a welcome layer of modern tech, safety, and comfort. Whether you're buying it as a family hauler, a weekend explorer, or a daily driver that can take on anything, the new Fortuner makes a very strong case for itself. Toyota didn't reinvent the wheel, but they've polished it to near perfection. And in a segment filled with compromises, the Fortuner stands out by doing exactly what it's supposed to, without overpromising and under-delivering.